Hi, Taurus. This is Just with your April 15th to the 30th, 2018 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Taurus, let's start with what can't be changed. Where you guys are going to definitely be at a place where you're at a crossroads as far as a new beginning, an offer. This could be a job that's coming in for you. You may feel like you're not really sure exactly if you want to take this job. Might not be sure exactly how you feel about this job. But it's going to work out fine for some of you. And that's just like what can't be changed is that you're not, until you start to work the job, you won't know exactly how you feel or this new opportunity. So it could be a new business, or starting a business of your own. You're not really sure how to go about doing it. A new offer that comes in from someone else. You really just don't know exactly what you're going to do about some new offer that's coming your way. Now, I could tell you that the remaining part of April will be offers on offers on offers. It's like so many offers that's coming your way, so many possibilities. It seems to be endless. A lot of you are wanting so badly to start a new beginning. And if you've been thinking it, it's like it comes your way. So this new moon in Aries, which for those of you with Sun and Taurus and rising more so, it's in your subconscious. So as they say, be careful what you ask for because you are literally going to get it. This will definitely be a time to do your list of what you want, do meditation, do a vision board or visually meditate on the things that you want, write them down, write a list of intentions, because again, I see so many opportunities here for you guys. Now let's take a step back. As far as work is concerned, for those of you who are looking for work, I do see that in the past, there could have been a slow process in a prospective job, or you guys could have been moving slowly and trying to get your feet back out there looking for work, that sort of thing. And then it's almost like, okay, you got your mojo back. Now you may have been taking your time because you really wasn't sure, do I want to work here? Do I want to do this? Like you weren't really sure exactly what you wanted to do. And something could have come to you that just seemed to make all the sense in the world, or you've gotten a eureka moment and it's like, okay, aha moment, and it's like you're moving forward. Again, going back to those of you who are either starting a new job or being offered a new position, you're still going to be in this sense of, or you have been in this sense of stalemate, stagnation of not really knowing exactly what you wanted to do. And it seems like again, everything kind of opened up. Now, this new beginning, it could have been with a particular job that someone that could have given you this offer. And I feel like it could have come through either one or two things. When you went on your interview or when you've accepted position, you're saying, yes, I will accept and I only want this amount. Like you were dead set, you know what you want. There is no negotiation other than, increasing your income, but you're not going to accept anything lower. Or you were met with a recruiter, supervisor, hiring agent that said, okay, this is what it is. This is how much you're getting paid. That's it. There is no room for negotiation. And I do feel like you guys are now feeling very successful. You're looking forward to the next 3 months, 3 years, but you're looking ahead, okay? There's this attitude of like, okay, now that's off my plate. Now I can move forward. You're going to like how much money you're making for the most part for a lot of you, or you're glad that you're working if this is a new opportunity. And you're starting to see the forest from the trees. So that's really good for a lot of you. And I feel once you start working this job, that same woman, if it's not her, you'll find it could be, if it's her, she'll really change a lot. And there'll be, like at first, if she seemed really rough around the edges and harsh, she'll be the person that'll look out for you and really, be your confidant, if not, then it'll be another female, I get energy that you'll be working with that is going to be a pleasure to work with. And you'll find that the work is something that you can do. It's manageable. And I feel that there'll be something that, it's not to say that you'll enjoy it so much, like this is your dream job, but you'll find yourself working very diligent and working well at the job and having, again, I get a sense of a person that's going to be there to help you along, or be someone that you can kind of lean on, is what it looks like to me. For those of you, it may not necessarily be female energy, although I get that it could be a male energy, and it'll be you, Taurus, that's able to kind of have someone wrapped around your finger, particularly Taurus women. Now the second week, again, and I'm focusing on new opportunities here. The second week, you might find that this is, you may be looking and seeing, you may find, or you may hear that, you can get an increase with your job, or you may, there may be an opportunity for you to gain more money, which is going to make you really happy. There's a sense of feeling like, the time and energy that you've put in, the effort you've put in, or the decision that you've made is paying off. Okay. Now the problem may be work life, home life may be a bit of a challenge for you. You guys may find that it's hard for you to balance work life, home life, especially if, you're now incorporating this job, and you may have to work longer hours than initially spoken of. But it's going to bring more money to you. But at the same time, it may come at a cost of, again, your home life to some extent. Okay. So that will be a challenge, work life, home life. But I do feel like, again, you do have so many people that are willing to help you, work with you. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to extend yourself to some extent. Extending yourself will give you almost like twofold. So you put one step forward, you'll find that people will be putting in your life or in your way to give you 2 steps or twofold. Okay. So again, whatever you feel stumped on, and this is an easy flow. This is like a trine flow. Like things will just flow very easily and naturally for you guys for the remainder of April. But if there's any snags along the way, and if you feel a bit stumped at all, definitely reach out to others. I do see that, again, there may be some aspects of needing to come to some type of conclusion of how things are going to all pan out. But you'll find again in the last week of April that things work out really smoothly, and you'll find that you're very happy because you're going to find the solution to this challenge of work life, home life. You'll find the solution, and you'll find that you'll be really happy in the second week. Now, for those of you who are working at your current position, if you want a new job, you're looking for moving forward, you may be able to do that quite easily. If it is within your own company that you want to evolve and go to another level or different position, a lateral move, you'll be able to do that too. Just need to the key here is to communicate exactly what you want. Staying stuck, staying stifled and silent is not going to get you anything. You've got to articulate yourself and speak. Of course, you guys are articulate. I'm not saying that you're not, but just to speak what it is that you want. I do feel like when you're speaking from the heart, you're going to be able to communicate quite effectively what you want. And you'll be very surprised, and pleasantly so, of what the results will come back to you. People do value you, and they will want to match whatever it is that you feel you're worth. Now, I do feel like you may be to an extent someone that a lot of people are coming to, having to facilitate a lot of people's needs, or the go-to person where people feel that you are the savior to some extent, not like God's savior, but just a saving grace, if you will. Okay. And I feel that with this newfound clarity, understanding, you may, again, if you're not thinking of like, yeah, you were thinking about it, you're going to start to act on it. Or if you put in resumes and you forgot about it, you're going to start to hear a lot of whatever was like dormant before. A lot of things are going to start to come. So now you got this one job, but it's like, as you're working on this one job, now so many other opportunities are going to be coming to you. And by the time we get to the end of April, you're going to be sitting there with a good problem of like, do I stay here or do I start at this new job, that sort of thing. So it's going to be like possibly before the month is out, already being faced with yet another opportunity that's going to come for you. And that's highly probable for a lot of you guys, because I have double offers coming here for you guys. Okay. And again, the major issue that I'm seeing here will be work life, home life, stabilizing that. But again, there'll be someone able to help you with that. Now, And I do feel like you may have a child who's very responsible that you can say, listen up, this is what you need to do, and that sort of thing. And they will, the child will be responsible. So that's pretty good. Now, as it relates to money in the latter part of April, it looks really good. Money looks like you guys may be working toward getting a home. You may not necessarily be there yet if you're looking to buy your home. You're not 100% there yet, but you're still having to build your capital. I feel like more money will be coming to you. This is the term, for, at least for the states, for income tax and that sort of thing, returns. So you may be waiting on your returns. You're going to be extremely happy. If you're waiting on returns, you will find that you are extremely happy with your returns, especially if you're doing your returns. You've yet to get back, the calculations on what you're due to receive. You will be very happy with your returns. If you've made any investments at all, and you may have made them slowly over time, like I've put a little bit in, a little bit, that sort of thing, you will be very pleased at your investments come the second week of, or the last week of April. So investments will do extremely well for you, those of you that have invested. Not saying for anyone to invest, but if you have already had plans of investing or you have invested, you will find it to be quite pleasing and very happy with your dividends and your return. Now, let's get into love. So love aspect here, it looks like in the past, some of you guys may have been moving slowly with someone that, was trying to move a little quicker than you. Okay. You're being a little bit more practical. Someone thinks that they have it in the bag, if that makes any sense. Someone that thinks that everything they touch will turn to gold. And there was this, starting off slow and then wanting to hurry up and quickly kind of manifest the things moving. So someone may want it to move in with you fast, like overnight. Let's move in, you may have met people who's like, let's have sex now. Let's move in now. When you were like, wait, we need to, it's proper form, proper process we have to go through. I do feel like a lot of you guys are wanting something new, wanting something fresh. You may find it very easy for you guys to attract people at this time. Your mate may be proposing something to you if you are in a committed relationship. Your mate may be proposing. There may be an issue if you are in a relationship with actually finding time together, because I get work. Someone is starting a new job, has a lot of work on their plate. They may have incorporated a new business along with work. Especially if they do real estate. Real estate is going to be off the charts right now. So if you do real estate, kudos to you, because you will be very pleased at your return. But I do feel that work will keep you guys kind of on opposite ends of the spectrum with each other. I do feel like your partner wants a new beginning, or you them, but I do feel like there's these new things that's going on with you. Your partner wants to spend time with you. You may have had to kind of like lay down the gauntlet and explain to your partner exactly how you feel about something. Really tell them how you feel, which kind of let open this opportunity for them to almost, solidify the importance, or again, validating the importance of you to them, or them to you. Someone could have said, like, you mean the world to me. You mean so much to me. I value you, after you saying, this is what this is. You gave them the black and white, and then there was this return that was more than I think you probably expected them to come with. And I feel that there's this feeling of, some of you may be at this place, even if you're in a relationship, or particularly if you're in a relationship, you may be feeling as though you've told your mate what it is, like where you stand, what you want. If things do not materialize in that way, then you're going to walk. You will be okay with walking, because things in your life is materializing on a way where you really know that there's more out there. You have more value, you have a lot to offer, and there's a lot out there. Especially if you find that your mate is one that's constantly away, going away, moving away, doing something away. There may be an element here where you feel as though, in the next 3 months or up to a 3-year period, that you're changing, you're course of action in a particular relationship if it does not yield the results that you've already laid down and said, this is what you expect, this is what you need, this is what you want. Uranus is coming to town, so there will be some shakeups in relationships in a 3-year period. I feel for a lot of you, perhaps even as short as a 3-week period, there may be some evaluating exactly what you want, and it may be some shifts and changes, like someone wants to kind of reignite things with you or start again, and you may be on the fence, like, I'm not really sure if I even want you anymore. I know I want a new beginning. I know there's more out there for me, and I'm not sure if you're it. I'm not sure if this is what it is here. I do see that there will be this relationship will take some work, okay? And there needs to be some reignition of love, sex. I'll say that again. Sex needs to get incorporated, working together on the relationship. I feel like if your mate had more sex, they'll be willing to work. They'll pretty much do whatever you want them to do if they were to get more sex. This is, again, going out to Taurus women. I don't know how we got here again. I don't know why we're here again, where I'm saying you need to have more sex with your mate, but the advice here is to have more sex. It's to be a little bit more nurturing, loving, caring. And I do see that if you don't, someone, it could be you, it could be them, but someone will be looking at the front door wanting more because they just need more. So keep that in mind. And I do feel like that'll put more strain on your relationship and the stability of that relationship, your home life, because again, it seems like the two of you are very much at this time both have opportunities and new things are coming to you. And there's this fine line that you're walking of like, we can do it together or we can do it apart, because we can absolutely do it apart. I feel for Taurus women, your mate wants you, they want to do it with you. Taurus men, you may want to do it with a particular woman in your life. But again, there has been some issues where love has been problematic. Someone may feel ignored, neglected, and therefore there's this wedge. Okay, so there's an opportunity to mend things here. It's going to take work. I feel what will mitigate that will be intimacy and just taking a softer approach to the relationship. Others of you, you will be having sex, and there will be you'll find that things flow a lot easier in your relationship. I do feel like there may even be some trips that'll be coming up down the line. And the second week, you'll be evaluating the relationship, but it's going to be one that's going to bring more to you. You're going to be very happy with the fact that, again, working toward it, having intimacy, communicating exactly what you want, you'll find that your mate is meeting those expectations and you'll be quite satisfied. It's a really great time for love relationships for Tauruses. Those that are on the brink of perhaps, disconnecting, you can fix this. It can be worked out. Those of you who are at a place where you're in a good space with your mate, then it'll be even more of a satisfying relationship. Now, those of you who are single, I do see that you may have been in all of April or the earlier part of April, from March into April, you may find that you were not open to anything as far as love and relationship was concerned. You may have had some challenges with your home life or work life. And so that's what your focus was. And you were taking your time to, really get those things in order. Now that you have, it seems like you may be now a little bit more open to love in your life. And if you have, it's almost like a ripple effect of like you've communicated out into the ethers and they're coming. Okay. It could be someone in particular that that is coming back into your life, wanting another chance. You're not really sure about how you feel about that. This person could have kind of like walked out of your life when everything was back on track with them because they felt like the grass was greener on the other side. And I feel like this person will be wanting to come back, trying to work things out with you 100%. Okay. You may find again in the second week that after evaluating the situation, you may want to give this person a chance, and it may make you feel really happy, or they'll be very, very happy that you decide to give them a chance. Others of you'll be on the fence and not really sure if that's what you want to do, particularly if you're dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. You may find that it's not something that you necessarily want to do. And you just may get a sense of satisfaction that they came crawling back only for you to let them know, thanks, but no thanks. So someone's going to get turned down. Now, if you're just single, I do see that there's a lot of opportunities out there. You're being very clear, Taurus women, about what you want. You're not going to settle for less. I don't see any Taurus women settling for less, period. Taurus men, you will be attractive. You be attractive to women who are, again, communicating very clearly what they want, not settling for less. You may be very hopeful for something new, something real as well, but you're just as much wanting, you will want something new and real, but if it doesn't come, you're okay with walking away and moving on to the next one, because there will be quite a few for Taurus men. Taurus ladies, you will be attracting men that's in that same energy. They've proven some form of success for themselves. Something has panned out their way. They have a new beginning going on. They have a lot of options. And although they may see you to some extent as very harsh and cold and emotionally disconnected, okay? So some of them may pass and say, I'm looking for something different. But I do feel like there will be in the second week, you being very happy with the options that you have. You may find yourself dating and quite successfully with good potentials, and you are in the driver's seat of exactly what you want to do. Like I said, Uranus is in town, so if you are single and mingling, I do feel like you will be taking on this Uranus energy of being okay with not necessarily, wanting to buckle down with someone, especially if they do not hit all the categories in which you're interested in. And I feel like some of you are just going to be very much enjoying being single for the time being, or perhaps quite some time with that Uranus in your life. So that's what I have for you guys for the remainder of April. Hope that this has been helpful. Looks like an amazing reading so far for you guys. So enjoy your April. And if you would like to share with me how this has resonated with you, please do so in the comment section below. I love to hear from you. And if you would like something personal with me, I can be reached in the description box below. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Taurus.